What is up, Spartans, and welcome to the Microtransaction. I'm your host, Liquid, and joining me today, I have Covenant Chris. Chris, how are you today?
Just trying to understand a nice warm apparently. Oh no.
Don't get me
What I
started.
really learned today is that Halo equals horny.
Dude, you want to know what I wrote down? All right.
No.
Dude,
No.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Like, I'm sorry. I put this. Is what I put. When we get to there, I put actually maybe you know what I'm gonna wait. You're gonna have to save it for the rest here. I'm gonna wait to the middle. Hey guys, it's not that far in the beginning, so we're getting there. But yeah, just know your boy's right there with you. Your boy is right there with you. I'll be honest with you, Chris. After playing some Halo Infinite, right? This show's the best thing that Halo's got right now. I'm sorry, it is, dude, because I'm so pissed after playing this damn game, dude. It's got me playing Apex Legends. It's got me playing Call of Duty Warzone, like, whatever. But how are you today?
Bro, honestly, I'm thrown. I just finished watching the episode, and boy, I have a lot of things to say, and I just can't wait to get right into it.
Yeah, same here. I'm mixed, I'm like a little all over the place, especially in the beginning. But we'll get right into it here. Overall, just the non-spoilery part. How did you like the episode?
It's a very mixed bag, like you said. It starts off, it's just a lot of like, huh? And then at the end, you're like, whoa.
Yes, exactly.
That is the perfect example.
That's exactly what it was. When I did, I was like, what? And then by the end, I'm like, okay. Because okay, we'll get into it. All right, so we're gonna get into some of these scenes. This is the spoilery part here, so we're gonna get into some of these scenes, talk about it. I'm gonna, just throw it in there. So we're gonna fire away here. We're gonna start off with the mask. And by the way, Chris, if there's some that I skip on or I miss, by all means, let me know. Jump right in.
If it's important, I'm like,
actually. So so we start off Master Chief. Him and McKee. I skipped a lot of the very beginning stuff, but like him and McKee were having their little moment, walking around and stuff like that. But everybody's watching. Everybody's keeping tracks. Like, what are they? We don't trust McKee. This man, John 117, should be ripping her limb from limb, but he's not. He's showing some compassion.
A little nice romantic jaunt.
Yeah.
This is my first. And I'm gonna just bring it up now because we're talking about the city. They pissed. You know what's the name of the city?
The city of Agape, right? Oh no, that's the one that gets destroyed. What's the name of this city?
Reach City.
So this is Reach City on planet Reach. Is this the capital of the planet itself?
I don't know, but it just pissed me off so bad. Or it's like, oh, Reach City. I'm like, imagine if we had an Earth City.
Dude, I had no idea. So it'd be like Reach City, Reach from Planet Reach.
On the street, on Reach Drive, on Reach Boulevard, apparently.
Reach City.
Oh my god, it's just like
Reach State. Yeah.
It's just so lazy.
It is.
And I know it's so nitpicky, but boy, did it start off this episode for me on the wrong foot. Yeah. I'm like, are you that lazy? I'm like, the game from the 360 time was giving names to continents. And I'm like, you can't even name the main city? I was just not happy. I was really not happy. Like, a nerd made me upset.
So you could say they were just reaching for something. They just couldn't get that. They couldn't get it. Anyways, let's carry on.
Get the fuck out of
here. After that, we John, I guess they separate or whatnot. But after seeing what happened to the city of Agape, by the way, city of Agape, anything familiar? Is that like in the lore that you know of?
I think it is lore, but I am stoked that this is the first time we really get to see a planet being glassed and what that looked like. Like, we've seen some stuff on like Reach, but it's like happening over there, and like they pan real close so you can see the planet getting glassed. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
No, very, very cool. But it was destroyed. Master Chief then convinces the UNSC to listen to McKee. All right. After that, we get the scene with Miranda Key. She's still listening, trying to get the translation going on. You know what I'm saying? And then her and her father, they have a little special moment, more than a moment than she'd ever get from her mom. That's for sure. Foreshadowing. That's coming up later. But other than that, right after that though, then we cue the sex scene. So Master Chief takes her back to the home or the apartment or the hotel room, whatever it is, and they just have sex, dude. And then this is what I put down, Chris. I put Halo makes everyone horny, and Cortana's a perv for watching in the corner. Because she was, dude. She may have not been speaking to John 117, but I'll be damned if she wasn't watching.
Yeah, she was hella watching. That wasn't what freaked me out.
Okay.
It's funny because you're thinking the correct thing, all right? And I'm like, why are they having sex? Like, what's leading us here? Like, they just start hey, you were in a place together with me. Wow, we share a special bond. Let's fuck about it. It's like, excuse me?
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, technically, they're both virgins.
Chris, all right. You're spoiling Cortana visualizing love in its purest form between a test experiment and a fucking alien, all right? And you're witnessing it firsthand right now.
This was such a leap in writing. It was offensive, and it only this is why is it? I was audibly out loud watching it, be like, why is this happening?
Same here. This is where the comes from. Yeah, no, it wasn't earned. Exactly, and I wrote that too. It felt very unearned. Now I know why they did it, and we'll get into the end. We'll talk about it as for why they did it, but I guess they just wanted the last scene to mean a little bit more. But regardless, it was unearned, very jarring, very out of place. Especially when they did the flashback of her kissing that little boy again.
God, it's the close-up that bothers the shit.
Oh, dude, they were in there. Oh, they were really in there. Oh, man. So we got to see the second time. I mean, that makes a beautiful return.
Yeah, that makes it so much better. Yeah, the first act of this episode straight sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. So that was the hand part, you know what I'm saying? But then we start getting a little better. We start seeing some plots start unraveling here. So
with Kai, are you gonna get to it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we'll jump right into it right now. No, let's talk about it.
Bro, Kai was just doing it, pushing it to the limit.
She was lifting everything.
If she was like something heavy, she's like,
"You guys got anything heavy out here?" Like my God, Kai, this is a beast.
You see. And I just want to say, this is one of the cool things where I feel like this is the most Marine she ever, actually is. It's just, them joking and, being on base. And, I'm like, oh, I love this.
Yeah, it's showing that she's a badass, you know what I'm saying, camaraderie amongst her peers. Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
It makes you remember that, Halo 1 through 3 and ODST, it's like, oh, man, the Marines are, your homies.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I really like that as, yeah, I thought that was really good.
It was good. And then we started seeing Halsey. After seeing the little sex going on here, she's a little jealous. It looks like she's she's not feeling too good about that. And then whatever. Oh, and then she gets kicked out. She gets kicked out of the lab. It's finally time for her to go. We finally find out more about that eye contact we were asking about a few episodes ago. I think it was 2 episodes ago. And so we find out that she took Miranda's not personality, but her clearance to get into the stage 1 clearance, so that way she could see what Miranda's up to. Sort of be typical Halsey, trying to be on top of everything, be in everybody's business, and then we find out she's batshit crazy.
Yes, only a lot of it. Yeah.
But she after she also uses the eye to communicate with McKee in the hotel room. This is after McKee, I believe, takes off her little lightsaber fingernail. She removes that. She seems like she's coming around. I guess that good dick will bring her around, if you know what I mean.
Bro, my man laid it up. Apparently, first time laying pipe. She's like, yo, I know I'm a spy. Yeah. But I'm gonna leave it all. I'm gonna leave it all for Master Chief 117. And I get it. First of all, this is cheap, dog. Bro, I get it, dog. My boy out here's the next evolution of humanity, dog. You know that thrust game unmatched. My boy out here laying dick.
It's like, oh, she's like, oh, harder. He's like, wait, I got something for you. Armor lock, boy. And he just went back into town, baby. Get out of here, bro. Okay. Okay, so Halsey's crazy. She wants to destroy humanity. She feels like that's the next step in evolution, AIs or whatnot. She's just not about it, right? She wants the artifact for herself. Cortana's then sus of Halsey. And why not? Because right after that, she executes Order 66. All right? She's just like, you just listen to me. She disables comms. she sends out the remainder of, I guess it's Silver Team in this show, right? Silver Team to go after Chief, take him out and whatnot, and she says a direct order, don't listen to anybody else but me. And the Spartans are doing what Spartans do, they're just following the orders, right? And you're wondering how they're gonna get out of this, am I right? Now they do show some humanity. Are we okay, Chris? You wanna talk about this?
It's just a lot of things are happening. It's cool.
It is.
Right?
Sure.
But the thing is, it's like, yo, what? I'm like, Spartans have this huge override thing, and I'm like, you're using it now?
Yeah.
I just felt like, you're using this, like, cool plot device. I get it, it's very Star Warsy, but it is a very good plot device, and you're just using it here. And apparently, Halsey could just completely, like, upheaval the UNFC's main military base without a problem in a ship in the yard, no big deal. It's just like, when I think about this stuff too much, it makes little to no sense, and it's in a sci-fi show.
Right.
And that's bad.
Well, maybe she has the keys to reach city. You know what I'm saying? The keys to the city. Ain't nobody stopping her.
Oh, I apologize for everyone, bro. This pun stuff is getting it all the time out of the corner.
Nice, good. I gotta keep it up then. Kai's a little concerned. She goes, "Hey guys, we know John's not like this." She's trying to convince him otherwise. We know her little feeling pill's been removed. So now, she's showing some concerns. So what does Halsey do? She takes her out. She orders Vanek and Ritz to take out Kai, and then just they give her a good one too. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like they hit her, and that's one thing, because I think it's like the dude walking. It's just like they need to do something about that man's arm. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's walking like this.
It looks like he's walking through water.
Someone do some of this, right? But like he doesn't look like he's trudging.
Yeah.
But when he hit her in the face, it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, hands, dude. Getting that Spartan 1-2 ain't good.
Yeah, they handcuffed her. In the meantime, Miranda finds out the translation and who it is. Now the plot's starting to thicken a little bit here. Cortana, she disobeys her orders to help Master Chief, gives him a warning beforehand. Master Chief then sends McKee back to the UNSC or Marine, he said, to go get help. She finds said help, and she finds said help, and they have their little ordeal because Miranda then intercepts them, and then she's like, "Oh, it was her. She's the bad one." So now they're having their little ordeal while Master Chief and Kai, or it was just Master Chief at first, versus Ritz and Vanek, just going in, and that was pretty damn cool. Just seeing the Spartans fight each other. Master Chief at a disadvantage, no armor lock, and but then Kai comes to the rescue, which is cool. While we saw her earlier lifting the strength, so she's got some muscles on her. She's got all the muscles, and so they help out. But then it goes quiet. Right? I don't think they win. It doesn't show a clear winner.
No, because it doesn't. It goes to the Mexican standoff.
Yeah,
I do.
Right.
I do like that you get to see like Master Chief meeting Cortana. In a real way, instead of silencing her, he's like, "I'm all ears." Right now, I got two Spartans in full minion armor, and they're coming at me with the heat.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I need all the help, and I just love how they work together. And she activated the Warhawk right into him, and I'm like, "Oh, this is." I'm like,
holding it. Oh,
yeah.
It's sick, dude.
I was like, "Yo, this is what I'm talking about right now."
Oh yeah.
And because that's when home broke up. I know you're about to get into it, but that's what stops it.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's what it was. That's right. So that's what ends up happening there after they get a little fighting going on. Before that though, we saw Riz. She was holding back. She could have easily shot him. She took a few more seconds, and then Vanek would have appreciated because he was getting his ass handed to him. But hey, it is what it is. McKee touches the artifact. EMP gets blasted. John 117 then has another moment with McKee. McKee loses all faith in humanity. I guess the dick wasn't as good as the dick turned her around. It turned her right back around when she saw how humanity acted. And then this is where I guess the sex scene was supposed to come into play, because obviously it's supposed to mean more, because she's like, "Goodbye, John," and obviously they have their little moment, the little separation. You see, I thought they were gonna double down on this. I thought she was gonna be like good going forward and gonna die. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be good and she's gonna die at the end. That's what I thought was gonna happen.
I thought they were gonna let it play until like next episode.
Yeah, that too.
And then they did it. And one thing that pisses me off so much about the episode is
Yeah.
Is that at this moment before she touches the artifact, there's a lot of narrative threads that are happening all at once.
Right.
Like a lot of things are happening with all our characters at the same time. So it just yet again harkens to a couple episodes ago, where like you're able to tell a story at this high level with multiple pieces and done well, but yet you do stuff in the first act that is so weak. And it's like, why can't you do, like, I know you're capable of it, and now it's starting to piss me off.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, I know you're capable of good writing. Why are you doing it? And it's frustrating. Like, sometimes it makes me feel like they don't know what they're doing from scene to scene. And then sometimes it shows me like, oh, this is all planned.
Sounds like, bro, it sounds like the writers are, they picked the writers straight out of 343 Studios, is what it feels like. Anyways. Regardless, but yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Overall, I'd still say it was a good episode. It started off a little weird, a little jarring, but it finished strong, I feel like.
Yeah, there was some definite things, like they know, the Covenant is coming.
Yeah.
The homegirl now, Master Chief, has like a purpose to continue to fight the Covenant. He's gonna be looking for her now and stuff like that. And Cortana and Master Chief's relationship is growing stronger, which is good because you gotta see the team together.
Yeah.
And like then he'll know. Hopefully this knows like, hey, when everyone was turning their back on me, who had my back? Cortana. And I'm like, so guess what? You're my homie now. And she said the line, hey, there's two of us in here now.
Oh yeah, she did say that.
She said the line, and I was like,
yeah. All right, but yeah, so, like I said, overall good episodes, everything is good. I don't think we have anything more to say. I think that's gonna pretty much do it for today's episode, right? For this review. And then just a shout out, next week we're gonna try to do something different for the series finale. So the episode might come out a day later. If it does, just please bear with us. But it's just something special, something better, more of a better viewing experience. It might take a little more time, but again, just want to get it out there and want to give you guys a heads up. But
and it's the season finale.
Yeah, we gotta make a big deal. Yeah, we gotta make a big deal. But overall, I'm with you all per usual. We love each other, take care, but above all else, just be cool. This has been a microtransaction review, and we'll see you next week, Spartans. Da, 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 da.